Greetings, beloved brothers and sisters. It has been said that by a wise man, you cannot love what you need. If you think about this, it's quite deep. You may find exceptions, but if you look closer, you'll see that love and need do not go together. If you need a person, then there's certain strictures on how they can be. If you're in a committed relationship and you need your partner to be a certain way, maybe the way they've always been, or you need the person to change for you to be happy, or you need the person to stay the same for you to be happy and not change. Whatever that is in the way of you actually loving them and loving yourself. When you're born, you're so full of love. Everyone can see it, feel it, know it. And you have no expectations other than to be love and to give love. But it doesn't take long because you're raised by somewhat unenlightened beings. It doesn't take long for you to come to the conclusion that the love you feel is somewhat conditional from the people who are keeping you alive. And they may not mean to, but they're imperfect in their ability to meet your needs. And from that imperfection, you may conclude that you are alone, that you are separate, and that you cannot count on these people who ostensibly love you to meet all your needs. And soon you come to believe that it's because of something about you. Maybe you're not worthy of love. Maybe you're the reason that you got abandoned or abused or neglected or mistreated or not protected, or all the things that happen, unfortunately, to people growing up. But once you believe you're separate, once you believe you're on your own, then you're going to be looking very hard for your needs to be met by somebody or something. And when you find that thing, you will think you're in love. Because this thing, this person, this situation seems to promise to finally fill all your needs. At this point, you don't know it, but you've given up on God. You may believe that because of your own guilt, God doesn't really want to help you, or He's not going to really meet your needs. You got to meet Him yourself. And hopefully you can find somebody who will meet Him for you. When you find that person, you will fall deeply in love. It's almost like you're saying, I think God's given up on me, but you haven't. You seem to think I'm terrific. And I think you're terrific. And I think we could meet each other's needs and then we'd be happy. It doesn't even have to be a person. It could be a situation, a scenario, a place that you live, a car that you own, something that's going to meet your needs. And unfortunately, that is exactly what blocks you from love. Because that person, that situation, that object, that political configuration does not have that power. All the power is in you. because you are that power, and all of your needs can only be met by God. And your experience of falling in love or being infatuated is how people and things become special. Sooner or later, you will be frustrated in that the people that you counted on to always meet your needs either change in a way you don't like or refuse to change in the way that you think you need them to. Recently, this one noticed that he's extremely triggered by his feeling that he's not getting his needs met by his partner. And it's minor things, but it feels so hurtful. Why didn't she answer my text? Why didn't she pick up the phone? And it just hit him. Oh my God. I'm expecting her to be God for me. And she was, but now she's not. What's with that? It's a very beautiful thing to realize this, because your orientation has to change for you to be happy. Only God can meet your needs. And if you're willing to release people from having to feed your needy heart and let God do that, then these very same people who seem to deny you what you need will be agents of God, either in their resistance or in their giving to you. You'll see it all when your priorities are correct, when you let God meet all your needs. Then people are a blessing. Situations are a blessing. Obstacles are a blessing. Frustrations are a blessing. Everything is a blessing because you no longer need them to be any way other than the way they are. And you are free. And what are you free to do? Extend God's love that you feel to everyone and everything. And live the blessing that life is. It's a wonderful thing not to need anything from anyone. It doesn't isolate you. It actually connects you. You'll see God in them. And of course, you'll extend that love to them because it feels so wonderful to feel God's love coming through you as an agent of love. I love you so much. Yeshua.